John?
Yeah.
You taking yours first?
Yep.
Okay.
So Cano is first, so is Probst around?
Oh, Ray,
Yeah.
the judge is gonna call one of yours first.
Okay, sounds good. You should. Let's go. Which one are we doing first?
Mr. Probst, we got Cano Anthony
Okay,
is up first.
thank you, Judge.
Here we go.
Good afternoon. I'm Judge Whitman with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. You have a couple unresolved matters here. Destruction of city property. It looks like you received the ticket April 10th of 2021 and a failure to appear of June 1st of 2021. You do have an absolute right to a trial. I have appointed counsel for you. Mr. Probst is here. So what I'd like for you to do is go into basically a breakout room and talk to Mr. Probst privately about this matter and how we need to proceed. So if you'd ask the person that gave you the headphones to put you in a breakout, you can talk to your lawyer in private.
We understand. Need our input. There we go.
Mr. Probst?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I've had the opportunity to visit with Mr. Cano, and the city has offered a resolution to this case. I don't know if he amended the recommendation and has uploaded that to you, but the recommendation is to plead guilty to the destruction of property. Ticket ending in 8880-9. The terms of the agreement would have my client have a 30-day underlying jail term, 6 months of probation. He must take an anger management class, evaluation, and follow the recommendations, I should say, not a class, but an anger management evaluation, follow the recommendations, not violate the law, refrain from negative law enforcement contact. And Judge, there would be $150 restitution payment. It wouldn't be a costs, it wouldn't be fines or court costs. It's just $150 payment for restitution.
Gotcha.
My client has been advised of his rights to trial, his right to the assistance of counsel, the right to against self-incrimination, and his right to appeal. He's indicating to me that he wants to waive those rights in exchange for the plea offer in this case.
Mr. Cano, did you understand what your lawyer just said?
Yeah, that there's a chance of getting 30-day sentence.
Correct, but you would be on probation. If you did what you're required to do on probation, you wouldn't have to worry about the 30 days, but
Okay,
you
yeah,
would be
that's
placed
fine.
on probation. You would have to do reporting. You have to do that anger management evaluation and
Yeah.
follow those recommendations, et cetera.
Alrighty.
So, is that your understanding of what you're getting into?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, by entering the plea, though, you're giving up your right to a trial, and is that your understanding?
Yeah,
And that's what you want to do.
that's what I want to do.
All right. So for the charge of destruction of property, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
All right. I'll accept your plea. The other charge will be dismissed. You will have an underlying sentence of 30 days. All of that will be suspended, meaning you don't have to spend any more time in jail on this case. You will be placed on probation for 6 months. That probation is here in the city court, which is just down the hall on the second floor. When you get out of the elevators, it's just to your left is where you're going to report.
Okay.
During your probation, you have to follow the law, not to violate the law in any way. You're going to have to pay that restitution of $150.
All right.
Refrain from any negative law enforcement contact. Maybe you don't get in trouble with the law, but you have contact that's troubling. You'll have to do that anger management evaluation and follow the recommendations.
Alrighty.
All right. So now, do you understand what you have to do on probation?
Yes, ma'am. I
right.
gotta.
Okay. So now we've got to figure out when you can report. Let me look at my notes. This is, I believe, the only thing that's holding you.
Judge, that's my understanding. I looked at the jail screen and I didn't see any other holds on anything else for him.
Right. Yeah. So what that means is to get you on probation, you have to do your orientation, which is any Thursday. So today's the 7th, so we're looking at the 13th, the 20th, or the 27th. Those are all Thursdays. It's at 10 o'clock for you to show up to start your probation. What day would be best for you?
What were the dates again?
13th, the 20th, or the 27th?
What today's March? We're in March, right?
Today, right, March 7th is today. And these are Thursdays, and today is Friday.
The 20th would be good.
20th, all right. So I'll make that you are to report March 20th at 10 a.m.
All right.
here on the second floor of City Hall to
All right.
probation. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am. I
Okay.
respect that.
I will tell you that if you do not appear, a warrant will be issued for your arrest. You'll be back in jail, and you may be looking at those 30 days.
Yeah.
Okay. So make sure you appear on March 20th at 10 o'clock. We will send over paperwork to that. We will also let the jail know to let you out.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Any
you. Have a good
questions at all?
If he can write it down, the date
Well,
for
we're
the.
going to send paperwork over
Okay,
that they
okay.
should give you.
At least you get all that.
All right, sir. All right, thank
Okay?
you.
All right. You have a good day.
You too.
Just checking you're all done there.
Yes.
All right. The next three are all in the same pod. I will determine to get Mr. Hernandez out first, and it's on a different floor, so I'll be back soon. right, pardon me, Judge, Mr. Hernandez is here.
All right, thank you.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm Judge Whitman with Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. You have some unresolved matters here, a failure to appear summons, unlawful use of a weapon, and narcotics possession of some kind of drug. Your attorney is here to represent you in this matter. So what I'm going to do is, if you could ask the gentleman that gave you the headphones to put you in a breakout, you could speak with your lawyer.
Judge, I don't even
to
know that we need
figure-
a breakout room, right? For the
Okay,
purpose of today's here.
how did you wish to proceed today?
Judge, if we could, my client has got another pending matter in Johnson County that's significantly more serious. There's actually $100,000 bond on him. I have not had a chance to see the discovery in this case, but what I was hoping is, I'm trying to keep the tail from wagging the dog here. If there's any chance, Judge, that we could request an OR bond from you and set this out about 60 days. I understand he has a failure to appear, but I'm in regular contact with the family. They're family friends, and so I can assure that if he's out of custody, he will be here with me. If not, I will be here for sure, and he'd be remaining in Johnson. But would like an opportunity to review discovery and discuss things. So if you'd be willing to set aside about 60 days and consider a signature bond, family just
Well,
doesn't.
let me ask this at least. The stuff in Johnson County, I don't need to know about it. Just where is it in the scheme of things? Has it passed prelim or is it before prelim? Where are you
It's
at
pretty
there?
prelim. He was unaware that there was a hold there. It's a dated case, and I think there was a warrant outstanding that he was unaware of. And so once he gets over there, I can move it along pretty quickly. He's looking at I think maybe a 7 and a 9. So the presumptive probation there, but I just would hate to move him up on the guidelines without knowing a little bit more. So
Oh, totally understand that. All right, how about if I set it for May? Would that work for you? May, any Monday in the afternoon, May 5th, 12th, 19th?
Judge, if we could do May 12th, would it be at 1 o'clock then?
Yes, 1
Okay.
o'clock.
Yeah, if we could do May 12th at 1, Judge, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll send over paperwork to get him released so Johnson County can come get him. And hopefully, everything can get resolved. So Mr. Hernandez can be on his way.
Thank you so much, Judge. I appreciate it. Elijah, when you get out, you get in touch with your family. I'll be in communication with your grandpa, and we'll go from there. We'll set up a time to meet, okay?
All right, yes, sir.
All right, bud.
All right, nice talking to you.
Thank you.
All right,
You're
you have a good day.
Oh,
Finish to tell the guy to give him his headphones.
oh, you want to give your headphones back to them so that the next client can have them.
Don't have anything to do with that. He handed me back the headsets. Are we done?
Yes, we are done. Thank you.
Okay, we'll get the other two on the way
All right, sounds
momentarily.
good.
Judge, Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones, I'm Judge Whitman with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. You have some unresolved matters here. Let me just read you the charges: destruction of property, interference with a law enforcement officer, battery on a law enforcement officer, another just a straight up battery, 2 counts of domestic battery, and another destruction of property. What I've done is I've appointed counsel for you in this matter. Mr. Probst is here. What I'd like for you to do is visit with your counsel in private to kind of figure out how we're going to proceed in this matter. So if you would ask the gentleman that gave you the headphones to put you in a breakout, you'll be able to speak with Mr. Probst in private, all right?
Can you put me in breakout?
Understood. Get done talking.
Hey, Judge, what was the other attorney's name?
I knew you were gonna ask me, and right off the top of my head, I don't know.
Because he needs to enter. It's still entered as ADC.
Yeah, well, that's what I saw. That's what I went to look at and didn't see, so. We can ask Mr. Probst when he's back.
Okay,
He
okay.
knows.
Thank you.
Mr. Well, Mr. Probst?
Yeah, Your Honor, you've obviously seen all the charges here, and there's quite
Yeah.
a few of them, and the plea offer is what the plea offer is. At this point, I think it would be appropriate for my client to have an opportunity to review the evidence with our office. I don't know if you've appointed us in this particular case yet, have you?
I should have if I hadn't, but yes, I think let me look. Yeah, you're listed. Mhm.
Okay, so I would ask the court to modify his bond to a OR bond. I do know that he's got a hold in Overland Park, I think, and so he would have
Yes.
to go out there. But if the court would be inclined to modify his bond to an OR bond so that he can get out to Overland Park, take care of matters out there, and then come back in 30 days or so to then set up an appointment with our office to try to resolve these cases, or at least to understand what the charges are. I mean, I know what he's charged with, but we don't, I think it'd behoove him to be able to go through everything before we would take any plea in this case.
Mr. Weaver, do you have a position?
Yes, Your Honor. Give me just one moment. I want to double check something. All right, as far as our court is concerned, this is every charge I think we've ever had with the individual. I think the OR bond with a condition of not to interact with the victim of the domestic battery.
But allow him to get out. What I'm willing, these are older cases. I think the most recent one, it looks like, is November of 2023. All the rest of them are in 2022. I'm going to lower the bond. I'm not going to release him. I'll lower the bond to $250 with conditions of no violent contact. I will set this, if he makes the bond,
I ain't gonna be able to make the bond.
do you have a job?
Nope, I don't got nothing. I ain't gonna be able to make the bond. So I might as
where
well
are
just plead guilty so I can just get it over with. Running.
No, where are you living?
I'm living in the streets right now.
Who is this Alexis Navarez?
That's the mother of my child.
Okay. You have family that lives in the community?
Nope. Everybody left.
Everybody left.
Yeah.
I'm going to still set your bond at 250. I'll set the case for March 14th. We'll do a transport order so that you can come over and look at the discovery, and then we can work from there. Did you get that, Miss Love?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Yeah, if you get out, then you'll have to be in court on March 14th at 1 o'clock. If you are still in custody, we'll have you brought over.
Yeah, I'm gonna still be in custody. I don't got no money.
All right, we'll bring you over then. That'll conclude the hearing. Thank you.
I presume you're done there. He handed me the.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Sloan, will be here momentarily.
All right, thank you. Oh, Mr. Probst, who was that attorney that was here for Mr. Hernandez?
Am I on mute? I can't tell if I am or not. Nope. Phil Stein.
Phil Stein.
Oh.
Boy, okay.
Yeah, not Phil Klein.
No, Phil
Stein.
Stein. Right. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I
think it's-
man, I couldn't pull that out. Yeah.
I think it's S-T-I-N-E, but I'm not sure.
I think it's E-I-N.
No, I can do a quick search. Hold on. I have this handy little thing called Google.
Crazy. Is that a new thing?
You are correct. It is S-T-E-I-N.
Yeah.
That's relatively new in the past 20 years.
Oh, okay.
But you're so young, Your Honor, you probably wouldn't remember that.
Yeah. But it's crazy that the judge was right on that spelling, but yeah.
Well, you probably see his name more often than I do, so I would
Yeah.
hope that you would be more correct than me. Also, you should be more correct than me because you're wearing that black robe.
Well, I don't know about that, but yeah. Did he say he was bringing next? He just said new pod.
Sloan.
Yes,
Yes.
oh, I thought he was there.
He is. He's back.
Yeah.
Kinda.
I think he said Sloan.
Oh, they're bringing people, so he's not wandering around. They're bringing them to him.
Judge, did you set the last gentleman at 1 o'clock or 8:30?
1 o'clock.
Thank you.
Pardon me, Judge, just a lot of moving parts here today. Mr. Sloan's ready.
All right, thank you. Hello, Mr. Sloan. I'm Judge Whitman with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. You have a number of cases that are unresolved here. You have at least one count of jaywalking. You've got 3 counts of vagrancy. You've got 3 counts of panhandling, 5 counts of trespass. What I've done is I've appointed counsel for you, Mr. Probst, who is here. So what I'd like you to do is talk to your lawyer in private on how these cases need to proceed, because you have an absolute right to a trial if you wish on these matters. So if you ask the gentleman that gave you the headphones to put you in a breakout room, you can speak to Mr. Probst in private.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so ask him if you can go into a breakout.
Get through talking to your attorneys.
Mr. Probst?
Your Honor, having visited with Mr. Sloan, at this point, he believes that he's got some valid defenses to this case, but he would like the opportunity to review all of the discovery on these cases with our office. So I'm asking for a reduction of his bond to an OR bond and asking that this be set out for a hearing in a short period of time so that he can come in and set an appointment with our office.
Mr. Sloan, here's my only problem with that. You don't come to court. Can you assure me that you're going to be coming to court whatever date I set?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have are you living somewhere now?
I have a friend that's kind of looking out for me, but other than that, Your Honor, I was still considered as being homeless, but a friend of the family has been looking out for me.
Oh, well, that's good. That is good. Well, what I'll do is I'll release you, but I'm going to give you the date and I want you to promise me that you're going to be here. These things need to be taken care of.
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor. I make that promise with you now that I'm going to report and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get these matters resolved, Your Honor.
Right? Because, I'm sure that it can be resolved in a pretty easy way. I mean, you're not committing murder here. I mean, these are trespass and we can't have that, but it's not, you're not hurting anybody, which is my most concern. All right. So if I will go to March 17th, that's a Monday.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. March 17th at 1 o'clock. And that way I can give you the information so you can we can get you an appointment. All right.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
All right. So March 17th at 1 o'clock, I'll expect you in court. That's on the second floor of City Hall. It's
Yes,
just
Your Honor.
basically across the street from where you're at.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So March 17th at 1, and I'm going to hold you to your promise.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. God bless you.
All right. You have a good day, and I'll see you March 17th.
All right. Thank you.
Judge,
Yes.
March 17th is a Monday, right? Is
It's
this
Monday. I
is this
want him
the-
Monday so I can explain to him and get him an appointment and everything.
I just wanted to make sure you knew we weren't going to be here on that day.
I knew that you were not be here. Yes.
Just wanted to make sure. Thank you, Judge.
Yeah.
So you can tell the gentleman next to you that you're finished.
All right. So
Yes,
what
you're
would I be
done.
getting released today, Your
We'll
Honor?
send over paperwork today. Yes.
All right. God bless you. Thank you.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it'll happen. I got other stuff, so check it with Jones. Moving on to the ladies pod. It'll take me a few minutes. Different floor, new pod.
Sure.
Okay, Judge, Ms. Taylor's here.
All right. Hello, Ms. Taylor. I'm Judge Whitman with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. You have a number of charges here that have been that are unresolved. A battery, a disorderly conduct, and trespass that happened way back in 2018. You have 2 failure to appear summons because you didn't appear on those matters. I have appointed Mr. Probst, your lawyer, to help you navigate these things. I want you to understand that you have an absolute right to a trial in these matters if you wish. But Mr. Probst is here to help you decide how we're going to proceed. If you could ask the gentleman that gave you the headphones to put you in a breakout room, you can talk to Mr. Probst in private.
Breakout room, right?
Yes, thank you.
She refused to talk with me and stood
Okay.
up and walked out.
Well, and you're so friendly.
Well, I have my moments, Your Honor. They're few and far between, but I have them.
Yeah. And I know that the jail indicated there was some handling issues with her. I know that Wind-Up Behavioral Health is on Zoom also.
Yeah, Judge, I attempted to speak to her numerous times. I asked her to please tell me your name, anything. She just said Pocahontas, stood up and walked out.
Okay.
So
Mr.
she just,
Weaver, how do you want to proceed on this?
I mean, that sounds like a competency determination issue.
Right. Well, and so what do you want me to do? You want me to continue it for you to look into this? I'm not sure I just want to hold her in jail, but I don't
Well,
know.
Does she have any next of kin that can look out for her right now? Because my concern is if there is a
Well, let me
competency
ask
issue.
this. Julio, does she have any contact with you all at all?
Judge, before I answer that, would you mind giving me to keep me out of
You are ordered to tell me if she has any contact.
the magic O word? Thank you very much. So recently she was committed to Osawatomie State Hospital and
Okay.
just recently got released on, I believe it was like late last month. And it looks like she is currently, I don't want to say homeless. Looks like she's currently staying at the hotel that's right across the street from Wynot Center, the
Okay.
Regency Inn, I think it was.
All
But
right.
I know her caseworker went to look for her, but it looks like she like just checked herself out. So I'm thinking right now she may be street homeless. Let me see if we have like an emergency contact perhaps.
All right. Well, and I'll also indicate too, these cases are extremely old, and she's really had no contact with the court for a while. I mean, or doing anything that got the court's attention, I should say.
Mhm, mhm. And I don't know in what way this gentleman is related to her, but in her emergency contact, there is a Mark Freeman and there's a phone number listed as well. But like I said, I am not really sure how he's related to her.
All right. I guess, Mr. Weaver, are you hell bent on continuing to prosecute this person for cases that happened back in 2018?
No, no, Your Honor, it'd be a waste of the court's resources at this
Right.
point. The charges are not.
I mean, she does have a battery,
That
but
is
that was
20
back at KU, so don't know what that's all about, but
2018.
yeah. How about I do this? I will OR her out. I will set it for in a couple weeks, so you guys can decide whether you're going to just outright dismiss them or not. I'll go to March 21st, because then you can at least look at the paperwork.
Second, I'm
Does that sound reasonable?
This one has the police report uploaded. If you give me 5 seconds, I might be able to know.
Okay.
Your Honor, the city is willing to dismiss all the charges.
Okay.
The
All right,
battery
so that's
was,
what we'll do. We'll OR her out. We'll send the paperwork, and because it seems like she's staying out of trouble, as far as we can tell, and she is close to services if she wants them, which is across the street from where she's been possibly living. So,
yes, Your Honor, I've
All right.
amended the plea offer. It's basically dismissal on all counts.
okay, sounds great. All right, we'll OR her out and get her on her way. Mr. Doyle, are you there? We ready for the next one?
Sorry, Judge, Ms. Ingram is just sitting down. Ms. Taylor does have some noted issues that the facility is dealing with. So,
Okay.
all right, here's Ms. Ingram. So on that, talk to the judge.
Hello, Miss Ingram. I am Judge Whitman with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. You have an unresolved matter here. It's a trespassing. It looks like you received the ticket back in April of last year, April 25th of last year. I have appointed counsel for you, Mr. Probst, who is here to talk with you about these matters. I do want you to know that you have an absolute right to have a trial in these matters. And Mr. Probst is here to help you navigate that and see how we need to proceed. So if you'd ask the gentleman that gave you the headphones to ask you to put you in a breakout, then you can talk to your attorney in private.
Yes, can you put me in a breakout?
Done talking.
Judge Whitman, I just responded to your inquiry.
Okay, thank you.
I think there's some competency issues on this one too, Your Honor.
There's gotta be, because it's taken a while.
I want another attorney, ma'am.
I hear what you're saying. What,
I shouldn't be here for no reason.
well,
Seriously,
you have a charge of trespass.
right? Which is nothing.
Well, but
No
it's
criminal
something.
damage, nothing stolen, nothing broken.
Mhm.
Only y'all calling bullshit ass calls on me for no
Right.
reason.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. I need you to watch your language first off. But there is a charge of trespass, which is a violation of the city ordinance of the state of the city of Kansas City, Kansas. So how did I understand you spoke to your lawyer about this?
Take it off the
I'm
take it off the
sorry?
lot. Take it off the lot. You're asking me what to do about it?
Okay.
Remove them.
Okay.
Remove them.
All right. So, did you wish to have it set for trial?
I'm not going to trial.
Okay.
I don't want them.
How do you want to resolve this matter?
Remove them.
Well, I understand that. That can happen, but I want to know, how do you want to proceed? Do you want to represent
I
yourself?
want your people to stop coming and arresting me and arresting me for dumb stuff.
All right. Well, I am not in charge of the law enforcement agency in this city. That's for a different discussion with somebody else. But how do you want to proceed today? I understand you want a
I
different
want to go
lawyer.
home. I want to go home.
All right, this is what I'm going to do. Or have you, Mr. Where's Julio? Julio, are you back on?
I'm still here, Judge.
Does Miss Ingram have contact? And I'm going to order you to tell me any contact with your agency.
It looks like the last time we saw her was back in the 7th of February. She had come to RSI. But before that, looks like back in 2024, like around May or April, they were trying to outreach her, but I don't see any like actual contact, just outreaches.
Miss Ingram, have you had any contact that you know of with the Wyandotte Behavioral Health people?
Yes. I didn't take a shower, so I had to go. Which I never came there and took a shower before either. So
Okay, all right, I understand that. If I do let you, I'll release you. Can you promise me that you'll go visit with
I'm going to
Behavioral
Strawberry
Health?
Hill.
I'm sorry?
Can you get me into Strawberry Hill?
I'll ask Julio about that.
She can go voluntarily if she wishes.
Yeah, you can go if you wish. I'll let you out.
Yes, ma'am.
But what I'm gonna do is I'll set your case for March 31st, which is in a few weeks on a Monday. And then you'll have to come back and we'll discuss about a different lawyer, et cetera. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So March 31st, and that'll be at 1 o'clock. That's on a Monday. And if you need help, you can go to Strawberry Hill, or where else could she go, Julio?
She could always come back to Wyandotte Center. We're located on
Wyandotte Center, okay.
1301 North
Right.
46th Street.
When I went, my sister and them dropped me off. It was at nighttime, so the Wyandotte Center was not open. It was just RSI.
Right. Yeah, so you'll have to if you can get there during the day on a weekday, then they can probably they'll be open to help you. All right?
Okay, so I can when I leave here, I can go to Strawberry. I can just go to Strawberry Hill.
You can yes, you can, or to the Wyandotte Center. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And I will set your case for that March 31st at 1 o'clock.
And you said
we'll
I'm getting
send over
released today?
paperwork. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Okay. That'll be the end unless you have any questions.
No, ma'am.
All right. Well, you have a good day and get to where you need to be.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I have to make sure all my family is taken care of first, and then I'll, because they'll probably want to take me to make sure that I'm
I
going.
understand. And that will be fine. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You
Thank
can
you.
give the headphones back now.
Thank you.
It for my list, Judge.
I think that's it. Well, wait. I
Yep.
thought we had a Braden Arnold.
No, he didn't show up on my,
Well, it's a her.
okay, she, no.
No
I didn't
Braden,
see that on the
Judge.
list either, Your Honor.
No Braden?
No, ma'am.
What was I doing? Okay. All right. I guess that's it then.
Have a good
All
weekend,
Have a good
everybody.
one. All right.
Well, take care.
Take care.
Have a good one. Oh, Judge Whitman, do you want us to
Yes.
come down or do it
Yeah,
Monday?
if you still have some time, if you have some time.
Sure, I'll come right
All
down.
right, great. Thanks.
All right, see you in a bit. Bye.